Hang on. Bear with me, people. Oh my god. Bear with me, people. There we go. I'm also live over on YouTube, so. Except, for some reason, my frame rate on there is awful. Bear with me, just setting things up. I do apologize, people. I swear there was something on here about. I am here, by the way, guys. I'm just setting things up. Just bear with me a second. Set resolution. There we go. That's better. Is that gonna work? Come on. It's a little better. Let me see. It's a little better on YouTube. There we go. Anyway, peoples, how are we doing? Oh, cables everywhere this morning. Hang on. If you guys want to jump over onto my YouTube, I would very much appreciate that as well. But I am here live on the Clock app as well. I mean, there's a lot of people coming through, not many people saying shit. for the likes. Thank you for sticking around, guys. Yes, Nico, it is, but like I can't see comments coming through sometimes because there's so many people running through and not actually saying shit. I'm gonna just see it. Hello, Dream Chip. Sorry, I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. Ad designing, Dream Chip. What you can say? What you can say? There's a lot of you running through here, guys. Is anyone actually gonna talk to me? I know it's not Stacy. If you're not Stacy, who are you? Are we all just not Stacy's? How is everyone doing on this fine Sunday? Come on, what you can say? No character in particular, Stacy. I don't copyright. I don't infringe on copyright, so I don't design anything from anything else. Really, I do all original ideas and designs. Pesto Pasta, say hello. I may dying to answer your question, but if you're rude, you don't say hello. You treat me like I'm a bot and act like a bot yourself. I ain't gonna answer you. And if you spam it, I'm just gonna block you. Hi Pesto, how are you? It's nice to start a conversation with hello. It's normally how most human beings do it. You know. I'm good, thank you. The sun is shining here on the coast of Wales, and it is a beautiful day. And I'm here with you, all you guys, so of course it's going to be a wonderful day. This is just more practice on designing faces, because it's something that I'm not great at, is human faces. I can design monsters and creatures in minutes. But when it comes to humans, it's something that I struggle with, so So I always try and get a little bit of practice in if it's just noses, if it's just eyes. But every one I get better at, so, you know. We are also live over on the Red app, people, if you want to jump over and say hello over there as well. Your first comment didn't come through. So what are you telling me? Your first comment did not come through, so all I've got is or ZBrush, I'm afraid. So if you can rephrase your first comment, because I don't know what you mean or ZBrush. You can get the app name in a moment as well. What Blender 3D what? Like, can you talk in full sentences, please? Because I have no idea. The app? No, neither. And like I've said, if you say hello, I will answer you. But if you're just going to sit in there guessing what it is, I'm not going to fucking bother, am I? Treat me like I'm a human, I will treat you like a human, and I will answer your questions. Come in and treat me like I'm not human, like I'm just an AI bot, like a Google chat bot you can fucking just ask questions to. I'll treat you like you're subhuman. Just, that's just the way I do things. You act rude towards me, I'll act rude towards you. I don't know you. Hi, Broken Soul Strings. I'm good, thank you. How are you? See? It's not difficult to say hello. Yeah, but it literally... Hi, Fatten. The app name is Nomad Sculpt, guys. Nomad Sculpt. With me, I will put it on screen for you now. Position of that. There you go. Aviation, this is just practice, dude. I always just try and practice human anatomy quickly at the beginning of streams normally. So then we move on to doing stuff like this. Well, literally just 5 minutes of trying to move a face around and make a face. Basically. That's the final version, isn't it? Inspiration wise, I will say this. Be careful copying anything that's copyrighted. If you're like a new designer and things like that, don't copy copyrighted works. Just start sculpting. I've made 65,000 files in 6 years. I have 3,000 on my Patreon of my own ideas, all originals, all... I specialize in wearables, but you can use this app to make anything. Check it. I will put the app name back on the screen for you guys as well. I hate how it just randomly cycles through my references. It's just like, let's go. I'm not sure on the song name. Song name Retro Vision Puzzle. This is just a YouTube friendly playlist because I am also streaming to the Redder. No, it's not free to use, but it is a one-time payment. So you pay for the app once, and that's it. I think I made some comments there. Let me just check. But please say hello, Nahata, before asking any more questions. I don't tend to answer questions before people say hello to me. Because as you can see, once I answer the question, you guys don't talk anymore. Like, why is that? Why is it that once people get the answer they want from me, I'm no longer useful to you, you just stop talking to me? Do you know how soul depressing this is? Doing this every day, teaching you guys on live how to design, slowing myself down every day to try and help even if one of you learn to design. I'm literally here teaching you, Maki. Like, look, all the tools are on screen. I also do paid lessons as well if people are interested in paid lessons, but if you want to just sit here and watch and talk to me and ask questions. Oh, this will be a dragon when it's finished, as usual. I do a lot of dragons and dragon masks and try and make everyone different to the last. You'll see. I sculpt 100% originals. Yeah, no worries. Have a lovely day. I heard you. See you later. Sorry. Just saying goodbye. Oh, damn you.
Damn you, nobody, you're taking up the wrong tool.
Come on, guys. There's 17 of you in here. Is nobody going to talk to me? Because honestly, at this point, I'm going to just stop doing these lives because nobody talks to me. Nobody gives a shit. People just come in, act rude, get what they want. You never talk to me. And I don't like to blow my own horn, but I am a nice person. I try to be. I'm here teaching design for free. Yeah, of course I do, Jess. Yeah. You can add whatever the fuck you want to it, Savage. Piece of piss to do, and if you stay around, but like it says in my intro, guys, say hello before you ask questions. Please. You have no idea. I make helmets, masks, swords, axes, chain flails. I have 65,000 files I can show you. I'm going to put my iPad on charge in a second. Put my iPad on charge. Bear with me. Here we go. Yeah. Making these, I 3D print them and then I sell files. So if you go in there one moment. Hey Alexa, turn on Reese. What's the benefit to making any kind of art though? You're very funny to come out, aren't you? Nobody know? Yeah. God, mash. Yeah, you can make things like these. Jeff Wright, your first comment didn't come through, so I have no idea what you're saying. All it says is learn. The only comment I got from you says learn. So I don't do copyright infringement, Rich design. Alexa, turn off Reese. I don't infringe on copyrights. I make original designs, and so should you. Anyone who infringes on any copyright is just opening up themselves and anyone who buys their files to copyright lawsuits. If you're not sure about it, go check out my latest video. It explains copyright and fan art coverage over designs and artwork. Because everyone seems to think that you can claim fan art as a coverage. Wouldn't matter. As soon as you make a copy, that is classed as illegal. Any kind of derivative copy of an existing IP is illegal. It's not worth me losing my business over. And anyone who does it is just stupid and putting themselves at risk of lawsuits. You know? It's really not worth it. New Dragon. This will be another wearable mask when I'm finished. I only just started, so give it now. What up, Zenitsu lover? I don't, because I'm in the UK, I'm afraid, dude. have no idea what that is. Feel free to tell me about them if you think it's important. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. ICW. How you doing, brother? No, really. It's just difficult and clumsy to work on mobile phones, that's all. And honestly, like, the price of iPads these days, you can get a cheap iPad. And just start with that. I started on an iPad 4, original gen. Like, the old school rounded edge. I have 7 iPads. Like, dating all the way back, I've still got all my iPads from when I first started designing. They're memories for me as well as like machines now. They travel so far across the country, and designing saved my life. Learning to design saved me in so many ways. It's one of the reasons I teach for free. Like, I struggle with my mental health most of my life. I still struggle with it, but I feel like designing has helped me to understand myself as well. It's helped me to understand who I am as a person. It's given me an outlet to be able to put my emotions into things. Like the skull with the skeleton hands coming out that I put on stream a minute ago. That is my depiction of my anxiety. It's how my anxiety feels to me. It feels like my words are reaching out for help, and yet my own emotions are dragging me back and making me feel like I shouldn't. I want to scream and I want to beg people to see me sometimes. I'm interested in learning 3D to help you with illustration, but I didn't get a second half to that, dude, yet, anyway. But yeah, like, 3D is so... You only have a phone? I mean, do you have a PC? Yeah, it is available on PC as well. Don't have PC? I mean, you can get it for mobile. Like, if you're on Apple, once you get, like, you can start on mobile, and then once you make a few models, make a little bit of money, maybe, then you can upgrade to an iPad, you know? Start with basics. There's some great designers out there who do a lot more basic stuff than me that work really well and really effectively. And my models are very high topology and detail. That's my specialty. Like, detail and textures are what I specialize in. But you can achieve some really effective 3D models without using high topology. Look at Bagcat Resin, look at Novazoids. There's some amazing designers in the community, and I'm looking at... No, it's not free. The Drawing Kids, say hello, please. Treat me like I'm human. don't just ask a question and disappear on me. It's, I'm here to help you guys answer questions, teach you, if there's anything I do that you want to know how I did it. It's going okay, dude. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Yeah, no worries, Reds. Hey, thank you for sharing the live out, Carrie. How are you doing, Carrie? Please be like what I'm doing. Making a new original dragon neck. Which I will then 3D print as a wearable mask or a new bust. Typical cost, normally like half face masks, roughly about 500 grams, if that. So let's do printing. Depends on the cost of your filament, really. Depends what filament you're doing. I tend to print in the most basic, cost-effective filament and then paint things, just because I enjoy painting. And I don't sell prints, so like I have to try and run the business at the most cost-effective way possible. It also depends on scale, how big you need it. If your head's bigger than mine, you're going to need more filament. The smaller than mine, you're going to need less filament. It's very difficult to tell you. It also depends on your infill settings. It depends on wall count. There's so many, like your support settings, how much you trust your printer with supports, and what angle your support's at. There's a lot of variables to like printing to like work out individually how much a mask is. It's very difficult to have a blanket like cost. I'm afraid, I do apologise, but it's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. It's like everybody's printers are different, everyone, Thank you for the follows, guys. Just seeing if anyone else has commented. I don't think they have. Like your average roll of filament, so you can get like the cheapest filament you're going to get is about £9 a roll. You can do a full wearable helmet in that. You can get a can of primer. It's going to cost you about between £5 and £10 for primer, depending on what filler primer you go for. Or you could just resin coat the layers, or you could just not bother like sanding at all. The multicolor, the dual color and tricolor filaments you see run between like I'd say £12 to like £20, depending on brand and things like that. But you can get them cheap. You just got to like keep your eyes peeled for sales and things like that. You can also buy in bulk, which usually helps with the cost. But yeah, 3D print, like getting a 3D printer, like immediately you just start making some kind of money from it if you go the right way about it. Like there's people like me who have files available with commercial license so you can sell prints. But be very careful. Like my newest video shows, it's not just designers that can get in trouble for breaching copyright. If you're printing copyright and IP infringed designs and selling them, you are opening yourself up to lawsuits with regards to copyright and IP infringement. And so many people are like, oh, I've been doing it for like 5 years and nothing's ever happened to me. The issue is that, yeah, it hasn't happened in those 5 years, but what happens in the next 5? When they go, well, we've been watching you for the last 10 years, you know, by our count, you've made this amount of money. You know, we've looked at how many sales you've had of each of our IP. You know, we want that money from you. And then they will try and take everything from you. They'll hit you with a cease and desist first, and then they'll hit you with a legal lawsuit to try financial. Oh God, what's it called? It's financial something lawsuit. It's basically a recovery of funds made using IP infringed materials. What's up, Geoff? How you doing, brother? Good to see you in here again. Always a pleasure. So the way it works for me, just because I'm not even using reference images, as you can see, these are original characters. They don't exist anywhere else. It's the way copyright works is so it's things like recognizable trademarks or what they call identifiable markings. So like Mickey Mouse's ears are trademarked to Disney. The Hulk is recognizable as the Hulk, as is Iron Man and things like that as well. Yeah, I'm making a new mask, Josh. Like anything that's immediately identifiable as a character or that belongs to anything. So like Pokemon. You getting your printer next week? Let's go, brother. Anything that's identifiable and people don't immediately recognize it as belonging to somebody's IP, that's when you're in legal trouble. Because my masks don't tie into anything, like they're not from anything, they are just the craziness that lives inside my head come to life, which is why I said before about like designing saved my life, because you gave me an outlet to get these kind of ideas out and make things and try things and see if things work. But copyright law is an interesting thing that most people don't realize, and they're like, oh yeah, but it's fan art. And they don't realize that fan art law only covers you if you're not making financial gain from the copyrighted IP. So say, like, the best example I can give, right? It's one that most people will have heard of, like, things to do with it. 50 Shades of Grey started out as a fan fiction of Twilight called Master of the Universe. But for E.L. James to actually publish 50 Shades of Grey, they had to remove every single tie to the world or even relation to Twilight. It's in the book world and author world, that's called filing the serial numbers off. Because as soon as something is able to be even what's up, no name? Thank you for the follow, Jaden. As soon as something's identifiable or has any mention to another IP, you're in breach of copyright. Unless you've got permission. But the price that licenses cost to be able to do things like Marvel and stuff like that. Thank you for the follow, Smart Design. As soon as you start messing with other people's IP infringement, you're not gonna immediately get hit with a cease and desist. You're not immediately gonna be like driven out and told you can't do that. They'll sit and watch you make financial gain from it for a while, because at that then you're making money for them. It's why I've always tried to like design original ideas, and why if I do anything that's IP infringed, I don't release it to people. I don't release it because it not only puts me in danger, it puts the people who are selling my masks in danger as well, or selling prints of my designs. And I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to. Doesn't matter. Nope, Sam, does not matter. Is if it carries any kind of characteristics from the original, you're still not covered under IP law. Like I've just explained, fan art only covers you. I teach No Name. Sam, that doesn't cover you though. Like slapping a pair of fucking bunny ears on Mario, it's still uncovered under the original IP because it's still notifiable, noticeable and recognizable character IP from another license holder. Too many people claim fan art coverage on their models because they're like, oh, well, it's fan art of this character. Fan art only covers you if you're not making financial gain from said model or from said thing that is IP infringed. And even then, only loosely. Like, 3D printing any IP infringed thing is making a derivative copy of something. No. Yeah, I'm not saying the designer owns it. I'm saying that you're opening up a thing with Nintendo, who own Mario. It's not the designer you're going to be in shit with. It's the IP owner. That's what I'm saying. Like, any designer who fucking designs anything that's IP infringed is scumbag, in my opinion, and releases it for their, like, tries to release it with commercial license. They're scumbags who haven't got original ideas. If you had original ideas, you wouldn't do it. It's easy to do things like this. Yeah, like Disney are an own. Yeah, this is it. Disney are the IP owner of a lot of properties. But Disney own the IP, so they're allowed to do whatever they want with those IPs. You don't, like, as a designer, hi CTKXD. How do I keep motivated? Honestly, I never run out of ideas. I have ADHD. And when I haven't got ideas, I practice human faces and things like that as well, and body work. And then I also do engineering style design as well, art face design. I'm also, I also use ZBrush and Blender. So when I'm bored of just doing sculpting, I'll move a model into Blender and start animating things and try to get better at animating and rigging. Yeah, copyright and things like that. This is why I like to bring up this as a conversation point, because too many people don't understand the law behind it. Like, a designer who designs, say, something from Disney or from Marvel or DC Comics or anything else like that is a recognizable IP. So say Batman. Just because I've designed it doesn't mean that I own the IP to it. If I design something that's Batman, technically I'm breaking the law straight away by making a derivative copy of Batman. Now that's fine, technically, as long as it's just fan art and I don't even print one. As soon as I print one, the print becomes fruit of the poisonous tree because it becomes a physical copy of a copyrighted IP. And that's where the problem starts. Well, it's not where it starts, but it's where the next level of problem starts. So the designer would be in breach of IP. But then, if anybody, like, say the designer puts it out on Patreon, or puts it out on MakerWorld, or puts it out for anyone to print their own of, then anybody who prints one also becomes in breach of copyright law. It's an interesting little black box of information, because most people don't realize it. You see things in shops quite a lot lately, like 3D prints of like Iron Man and stuff like that. And I don't think the shops even realize that they're selling illegal models. So if you do 3D printing, I do advise looking into the legal side of copyright and IP infringement and fan art, because you can't claim fan art if you're making financial gain from it, and too many people do that. I'm just thinking about the next style section to this. Hi Dave, how you doing, brother? He's having a discussion about 3D printing IP infringed models and designing IP infringed models. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions about that, I'm good, thank you, Dave. Let me know. If you're not sure on something, I can try and educate you from what I know, you know. But how's everyone been? I hope everyone's had a good week this week. You know what? Nobody's joined on the tube review, so if I end that, I can play my own music.